Hello single Taurus, welcome to my channel. My name is Tony and this is going to be your love relationships reading for the month of May. For those of you who are born in the month of May, Taurus, happy birthday to you. This reading is for anyone that has a placement in the sign of Taurus, such as ascendant, sun or moon. Also, please be aware, it's a general reading, take whatever resonates with you, Taurus, and leave the rest behind. In this reading, I'm gonna check what opportunities you actually gonna be crossing your paths with to find true love relationships, if you do wanna have such thing in your life. Everything that single Taurus needs to be aware when it comes to love relationships in the month of May. Let's have a look. And so, Three of Cups, it's the general energy for you in this period, single Taurus. This is an indication that there is some result that you most likely are going to be celebrating. Either way, your emotions are to the positive side, up, and most likely, whatever the outcome, you're gonna be having a lot of joy, a lot of gathering with friends and celebrating. And then first card of your reading is Three of Swords, upright. Second card, it's the Queen of Cups in an upright position too. And the third one is Queen of Wands in reverse. And right here, right now, Taurus, entering the month of May, you are the Chariot. And the Chariot is a card of Cancer. This is an indication, at least for some of you, that your minds, your attention might be drawn to, home issues to do with your root, with your foundation. And since this is the card of somebody achieving something, winning something, getting their hands on something that they much desire. At the same time, with the Three of Cups energy, there is an indication that something that you are approaching in the month of May to do with your relationships, to do with your emotional world, is actually gonna give you a reason to celebrate. You're gonna achieve something. It might be a goal that you are very familiar with. It might be something that it's coming from, not only from the month of April, but something from before. Either way, you are an achiever that is going to be celebrating your achievement in this period, in this field. And that's a very positive, let's say, surrounding around you, because I see that one way or another, when it comes to your emotional world, Taurus, seems to me you know exactly what you want. You know exactly what your heart desires. You holding it quite dear to yourself, but at the same time, it's facing difficulties from before. It's like the thing that you recognize as the most precious for you to have in your relationships. Treasure it, appreciate it, attract it to you, is also reminding you of previous heartaches and disappointments. Three of Swords is the energy of a broken heart, and it's a mirror to what you really want to have in your life, in your relationships. As an example, it's the mirror to the negative, let's say. It's very important for you to know that and to understand that this broken heart shouldn't be the inspiration, or it shouldn't be the motive or the blockage that you would allow to prevent you from attracting better, much more successful relationships to you. The issue that I see with you in this period, though, is the energy of the Queen of Wands in reverse. And in upright position, this is the understanding of one of what their unique qualities are, how to base their future success in whatever area based on this individuality, based on this uniqueness that they recognize. It's like with this card, you most likely have difficulties to recognize who you are exactly when it comes to relationships and finding true love, because this is energy that it's in a way making your unique and individual appearance, understanding about your needs, a little bit difficult to express. And because of that, and because of the broken hearts that some of you are still, recognizing, and not only recognizing but mirroring their present situation with what has been before, it's very important for you to not make a significant move with this energy to, let's say, attracting a person right here, right now, because you might lose yourself, or you might get misled by negativity and disappointment, and not being brave enough, so to speak, not being, fearless when it comes to relationships, true love, special partner in your life. It's like in the center of your reading, Queen of Cups, it's the one that really understands their emotional needs, but the Queen of Wands in reverse is preventing you, because these are both energies that are all about you and they are equal. But what I am alerting about is that you have more negative energy on a daily basis than positive one. It's like if you really want to get clear on what is it that you want to attract in your life, you don't need to be afraid, or you don't need to let other disappointments from your past to dictate your present situation, so to speak. And let's see what else is there for you to know, Taurus, when it comes to love relationships, when it comes to you finding true love in the month of May. Show me everything else that the single Taurus needs to know. And so, Three of Cups is being clarified by Five of Cups upright. Three of Swords is being clarified by Knight of Pentacles upright. Queen of Cups is being clarified by Five of Wands in upright position. And then Queen of Wands in reverse is clarified by Seven of Wands upright. Bottom of the deck, Knight of Swords. Well, so Taurus, what is most predominant in your reading is that the positive card that you had in the center of your reading is actually, as I mentioned, not so certain in its energy, because Five of Wands clarifying the Queen of Cups indicates that you might struggle different opinions in your own head when it comes to what would be, the Holy Grail, so to speak, the most precious idea that you would like to establish as a, under the form of special true love relationships, for example. It seems to me you're not able to really get clear on, let's say 100% or at least 80%, because 5 first is unstable, it's unstable energy. Second, this is conflict. In this case, I recognize it as an eternal conflict. You are struggling with making yourself completely aware of the pros and the yes or no's in a certain situation in the period of the month of May. It's like one idea banging another idea on the head, banging another idea. It's like different unstable situations on an eternal level are preventing you to really utilize this dedicated and very, connected energy of the Queen of Cups. It's like, I believe that you most likely need to overlook your value system in terms of what is valuable to you now. And I'm saying this because this reading is actually coming on 27th of April, and we are in an eclipse corridor, and events are karmic, and they're gonna stay like that up till 6th of May at least. And then, of course, we have still Mercury retrograde, but then in the middle of the month, Taurus, Jupiter, planet of expansion, is entering your sign. And I believe that this is gonna give you additional clarity. For the Taurus Sun people, it's gonna be a new understanding of who you are, a new belief system coming with the transit of Jupiter over your Sun. When it comes to your moon, if your moon is in the sign of Taurus, it's gonna be a 1-year period in which, for example, starting from 17th of May up till 25th of May 2024 though, you're gonna be benefited by the conjunction of Jupiter and your moon, and this is a new understanding about your emotions, about your subjective idea of who you are and what you need in your life. But if it's your ascendant that we are talking about, this is gonna give you in the same time frame, of course, 17th of May 2023, 26th of May 2024, Taurus rising is gonna get additional support from Jupiter, the benefic, to understand their daily needs, their practical approach to things, and what extra needs to be, changed, transformed in it in order for you to get on a clear spot. It's like the month of May is not a month for you to rush. That's what I'm trying to say. It's like there are too many opposing energies all at once. And so, about those Tauruses that are still under the influence of their broken heart from previous relationships, the advice from Tarot is the Knight of Pentacles, which is steady, practical, down-to-earth approach to whatever negativity, toxicity is still in your heart chakra, or it's blocking you from removing those swords out of your heart on a mental level and beating with the beat of your own better, more positive drum, so to speak. So take it slow, don't be in a rush. Believe that whatever is that you want to have in your hands, so to speak, the gold that you want to be carrying with you in the form of loving, true relationships, a partner you can trust completely, fully, it's coming your way with little, one by one, steady steps forward, not rushing, not doing anything crazy. It's just, making sure that you make the second step after the first one that you take leads you to where you want to be. And by this practical approach to your emotional, unfortunate influence from the broken heart, you're gonna be just fine. And then when it comes to you not recognizing your uniqueness or being clouded in your mind when it comes to what is it that you possess that nobody else does, or why you're so angry about things that didn't go so well before, you should know that you're much more stronger than you believe. And this is something to get you inspired, because it's the month of May. You are here with a broken heart or without it. You're still here. And if you are here and right now, it means that there is always something that you can, decide to do or decide not to do. But either way, you have the upper hand to protect yourself, to protect your individuality, and it's gonna come from yourself. It's not gonna come from external conditions or circumstances, so to speak. And yet, fire, earth. So, you might be overly passionate, and not to mention also very emotional on the fact that you're gonna be celebrating something as an achievement, as a let's say a result of your previous actions. It might be in these celebratory moments that you actually recognize how lonely you are, or how blocked you are to look in opportunities when it comes to what is available to you on an emotional level. It's like Five of Cups. It's the card of someone that is looking in something that they don't have, and not really paying attention to what is up for them, available for them. It's like celebrating, getting in a good mood has a potential in the month of May to remind you quite strongly about what is missing in your life. But don't stay in this energy. That's my advice, because there is no point. You cannot change the past. What you can do is to behave, to act, to make the right decisions in the present moment. Not in the future, not in the past, in the present moment. So, if you have reasons to celebrate, just adopt this successful and celebratory energy, and get inspired by the success that you have in different areas of your life, and just prolong it into your private sector. This is the most efficient way that you can utilize this energy, not to get stuck on the things that you don't have, but recognize that you are a winner, that you can deliver results that you desire for yourself and for others. So use this power and this strength that you have, Taurus, for your own emotional satisfaction, because there are options around you. But it seems to me you're not really 100% aware of them, so to speak. And then your final outcome, actually, by the end of this period, you're going to be influenced by a rapid development under the form of new idea, new information. Something new is coming your way and is rushing you to be even more brave, to be even more fearless when it comes for you achieving security in your home, security in your foundation, finding this person. It's like, I believe that the month of May for you is actually the month of strategizing, is the right word. Strategizing about what is that you really want to have, because entering the month, you most likely are to the negative of things. It's like, it's not gonna happen to me. I am still suffering disappointments from before. I just cannot make up my mind, so to speak. And then you most likely having the real need to recognize what would make you, complete. Not that you by yourself are not complete, but you know what I'm talking about. This extra feeling when you have the special person around you, it just makes you even more full and complete, and much more satisfied about who you are and what you have. Seems to me that this is a big issue for you in this period, and you're gonna suffer at some part of this period the inability to recognize exactly what makes you special, what makes you one of a kind. And it's up to you to get out of this situation, look for what is working, and really utilize the chariot energy, which is something that it's an achievement, it's a success, it's a victory. But when you have no doubts, when you have balance between, let's say, your shadow and your awareness, it's a very easy thing to say, and it's not so easy thing to achieve. But somehow the developments in the month of May are not gonna let you decide too long. That's what I have in mind. So it's really up to you how fast you're gonna get clear on what is your unique self, what it represents on the basis of relationships, and how to utilize it to attract exactly what matches this frequency of you being aware of how special you are, Taurus. It's a very, very mixed pile of energies. I hope it still makes sense for you, Taurus. That's what I have for you. Let me know how this reading is according to you. Thank you for your time, Taurus.